Hi, this is Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. I've been doing a Return to Monkey Island news, and at long last, Return to Monkey Island is out. So on my lunch break here, we're going to be playing it. No spoilers if you already know how to beat the game or whatever, even though it just came out. And I plan on not using the in-game hint system unless I really need it. But I want to talk about the settings a little bit before starting the game proper. Would love for you to chat. If you like what you see, please link and subscribe, like and subscribe. Can't even talk today. Let's have more of my magic water. By magic, I mean it's lukewarm. And let's get started, everyone. Hope you are having fun. Happy Monkey Island release day. Happy International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Let's go. So as you see here, this is the menu, and there's some stuff in settings that's interesting. Scrapbook kind of catches you up on stuff from the past games. I want to check that real quick before starting the game with the limited time I have to play it for this particular stream. And let's and you have achievements in here, which of course I have none because I just started the game. There's credits, new game, and load game. Under settings, there's some neat stuff that I was playing around with. So these show, keyboard controls and all that. Skip the dialogue line as period, just like in the old ones. CMAP, that's interesting. Dialogue history, which is useful if you want to say, oh, what did that guy say back then, so I can solve the puzzle. For sound, nothing too weird. Video, I thought some of this was neat, so I'm playing this windowed so I can stream it easy, but ship motion effect, distortion effect, so some trippy visuals maybe. Rendering does not let you pick the resolution, which I thought was a bit odd, but that's something that I bet they will fix in a patch. I don't know, I'm used to the really old PC games where you can pick a gazillion resolutions. Actually, that's not, in the late 90s, I guess, is when you started to see some of that pop up with like 640 by 480, 800 by 600, all that stuff. I like messing with all that stuff. Here you can display the speaker's name. If you want for the subtitles, you can have a black background. You can see it with this scrapbook here. If we go and change it, we can see the changes applied, I guess. But I like black, and white on black I think is easy to read. Hover text size, large, just make it easier because I'm streaming with this little window here. And let's get going. Let's do the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
So we can see with that large font, it does take up a lot of the screen.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
So we saw this in the stream and stuff earlier. So, but back to the game. And it looks like my face is frozen. Why are you doing that?
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
So one question I have is if this has the games other than 1 and 2.
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
That text looks kind of annoying with the black because I can't see through it, so I'll probably change that setting. If we just click through.
Oh man.
Oh, so it does talk about these other games. Like this is the 4th game, Escape. And you do tell me more for these different options. Okay, so we get the idea. It does mention the games other than the first few, which is good to know. But it seems like the most details in the first 2 games, which made sense. Those are the ones Ron Gilbert, the designer of this, along with Dave Grossman, worked on. So let's go into settings. I will change speak back into none. Let's just make it all like medium. And I do like it when it displays the speaker's name. Sometimes you can't quite tell who's talking, and that could be important to a puzzle. And let's get going. I'm not sure why this streaming, why my face seems to have froze here. But let's keep on going. And if you have any questions, feel free to jump in the chat. Would love to answer any questions you have. Okay, so just like Monkey Island 2 and Curse of Monkey Island, casual mode, hard mode. I'm going to do hard mode. Oh, before I do that, I want to show you something I picked in the settings that I thought was pretty interesting. So underneath sound, no, where was it? Text and language, here, right? So it has a previously on feature. I guess when you load your game, it says what you were doing next. This is writer's cut. I've never seen this in a game before. More blather, worse pacing. So I like want more jokes in the game, so I turn that on. By default, it's turned off. So there you go. And it's support for a lot of different languages here. Could be a good way to learn different languages playing a game, but I'm just going to do with English. So I showed you that. Let's go and do hard mode. The full monkey, as it says. Oh, get a prelude.
Take this, LeChuck! Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
So this is from
Will you promise to stop picking on
the end of the second game.
Right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah, this is, wow, this is the end of that second game.
Pretend they're our parents.
So is this a hallucination? That's the big question.
You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry. I found him.
Chucky being LeChuck, as at least as revealed at the end of Monkey Island 2.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
This is slightly changed from what happened at the end of the second game, but it's going even further here. You get to see him go to the Buccaneer ride, I believe was the original dialogue.
Yes, sir.
So they're not their parents?
I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Scurvy dog. Oh, and I get to play now. Okay. Huh. I didn't think this... I did hear in some of the
Scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
in some of the reviews, it did say that you got to pick up where 2 left off. I didn't think it'd be interactive. That's pretty cool. And will they explain this? My guess is no. What do I have? I don't have the horse armor, even though I pre-ordered the game. I guess maybe that's an Act 1 proper. So what's the to-do list? Buy Scurvy Dog. So if you're kind of stuck about what to do with the plot, you can do that. There's also an in-game hint guide that I'll... And here it instead of doing verbs, it kind of automatically says... Actually kind of like the original Loom computer game.
Scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
And that's cool. I'm not even talking to him, but he just...
What should we do next?
Gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
I want to see... I want to explore the park some. I want to go farther away from delicious scurvy dogs. That's pretty funny. So they could do humor in... it's basically showing what Guybrush is thinking.
Dogs, and then go play over there.
Or Boy Brush, excuse me, is what it's saying. I just never thought I'd see Ron Gilbert do a Monkey Island game. This is just so cool. Do another one, I mean. So we got... Looks like that's a beach. Or a lake or something, right? And there's an outhouse. Oh, I can tie up Chucky. That could be fun. Oh, what does the sign say? Always good.
Removed. Aw.
That is something that does happen at theme parks a lot. I recall as a kid going to Disney World twice,
4 days straight.
and the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride was always broken. I don't even think that's a ride anymore. Ew. So it...
Grog.
How would you know what grog smells like? I mean, I guess, I don't know. Kids know what beer smells like, right? Their dad is... Their parent is having a beer.
Scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit.
Oh, that's gross. Scary door.
Not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
I wonder if this is going to be all like a dream sequence. I mean, the reveal of what this is, I'd rather there must be no explanation at all. Let's tie up Chucky.
Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Chucky sounds a bit,
They call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
that's a reference to Pulp Fiction, where in France they call a quarter pounder with cheese a royale with cheese. Famous scene there. See what's in the outhouse.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Oh, there's a bird. Can't do anything with him. We see that's the top of a pirate mast, so maybe there's like the Buccaneer ride referred to. And the ongoing dialogue from Chucky is kind of annoying, but it works because kids talk like that. Even some adults talk like that, just like all the time.
The words don't look like words. But there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
There's a scurvy dog and words that don't look like words. Could that be a different translation or something?
I want to see 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Is a scurvy dog just a hot dog, or is it in a particular, is it just branding, or does it look different? That's what I'm wondering. Let's look at this barrel. Same thing. I can't click in here. It just shows you how gross it is. Let's try to wake this guy up.
Wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Sounds real.
So look, there's a different pirate mast here. And over here, there's another one.
I can feel it with my
So
tongue.
two pirate ships in the distance, maybe even... interesting. Okay. Can we go inside here? Is it locked?
Get ready to run.
Oh, they're trying to play a prank.
I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
So we tried everything we can. Pick up anything that's not nailed down, right? Gonna see what the scurvy dogs are. Kind of looks like a character out of Full Throttle or what was the one? Brutal Legend. So what? Oh, there's a key. Maybe that's a bathroom key.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Let's get something from the outhouse.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Ooh, scary. So now we'll do a puzzle, right? Will it open it automatically?
Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
That is the exact same bullshit that kids will say a lot, just outright lies. So great. We solved a puzzle opening a door, like the most basic computer game puzzle.
I can't even tell if it's animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Ew, okay.
I've got a collection of old.
Ugh, what is this stuff? Smells the same as a toilet.
That's pretty gross. So it's sewage. What does the sign say?
Hands before leaving outhouse.
Oh, what's down here in the grate?
Gross.
It's probably just all the piss and shit and stuff. Let's look in the toilet.
Why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Guybrush is just a real sap. That was a good angle there in that close-up. So you can go in the outhouse, but there seems no practical reason.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
He's repeating the phrases, but not as much as I would have thought. So they had him record a lot of incidental stuff that most people might not even hear. That just takes you to the options. If we save the game, what does that look like? So to save here, it saves automatically, it looks like. Peek in the toilet. What's down there? Oh, what's this metal thing?
It isn't a piece of eight, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of eight.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real.
Ew. Surrounded by hairs and crap. Okay, and what does it look like when we look at it?
It looks like a piece of eight, if you don't see very well.
Maybe we use that to buy the scurvy dogs. I'm just so excited to be playing this. This is so cool. I have to figure out why my streaming stuff is making it so my face doesn't work on the, sometimes freezes. So how much is a scurvy dog? What other options? Check out the glasses.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
What else do we have here?
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
I told you, Grog's only for grown-ups. Stop wasting my time.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs.
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
So we can buy it with this.
What can we get with this?
Is biting it to see if it's real?
Tastes like a piece of 8.
Ugh.
For a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Okay, nice.
Take 'em, boy.
Ew.
What are you getting? What? Just kidding. Here's yours.
That's gross. I mean, it's not even... It's like a sausage
So good.
with the hairs and the flies on it.
I don't know. What do you want to do? I wonder where those 2 people we were following went.
So we solved the first puzzle. That's something. Let's keep on going and see.
2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
I'm a bit surprised you don't see like points anywhere for solving puzzles. The older games had that.
That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
D, huh? Okay.
There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
So she changed our... Oh, let's... Scurvy dog, we still got the key. What did she put on the to-do list? Find the real parents, not the people you were following, I guess. And all kinds of mess-arounding things. So we got a whole bunch of ejectors on the junior Mighty Pirate to-do list. Let's see here. There's an anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat.
So D is talking all about anchors.
When you were trying to board another ship, they started making them bigger.
That's funny, they're having her talk over and over again
Damage that way.
to teach you how to skip through the dialogue.
What happened when you missed
And Guybrush is asleep.
hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But
I wonder if that's accurate what she's saying or not. Sounds like it.
started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can
Okay.
that the little flanges of most anchors these about 30. Oh, but the only
That's a
way
lot of dialogue, wow.
they're called. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
You can do comma. And that's cool. Do up and down to see the other lines of dialogue. So there we go. Interesting. All right, so that's one of the things challenging Chucky to a race.
Hey, Chucky. Want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3.
Officiate's a good Scrabble word. Uh-oh.
Chucky wins! Woohoo!
Yeah.
I have to beat him is one of the things, so let me do it again.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
There we go.
I win!
Uh-oh. Is he gonna get a concussion?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Let's see, let's get the bread.
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
So you have got to steal things in true adventure game fashion.
Hey, hands off.
Hmm.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I
Interesting.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
So they are talking in blah blah blahs.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
All right. So we've learned a few things. We can practice sword fighting. Oh, what's that? Blood?
What's this red blob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
So let's use the scurvy dog on the ketchup.
Touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
You should
Pick up.
put that on your scurvy dog.
You can sniff it? That's gross.
It smells bad.
Yeah.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
So let's look at that inventory again on the to-do list. Feed the duck, practice sword fighting, 4-leaf clover, and make a wish. So we still got some more to do. Let's try feeding the duck the scurvy dog with the ketchup on it.
Some places you go.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Okay. Don't think it'll make it, so I'm stuck, though. Gotta steal the bread, maybe? Oh, let's do the sword fighting.
You want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
But he's not very nice. So we'll just go fight his brother instead, Chucky.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
They're doing like hot dog puns.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
And that it has you start from the ending of the second game as kids, and it also kind of is a bit breaking the fourth wall in a way, in that a lot of people that grew up with the Monkey Island 1 and 2 played these when they were kids, right? The same age as Little Guybrush and Chucky here, Boy Brush as it says in the subtitles. So we need a clover. We don't got one of those. I don't have one of those, excuse me. And this, when you're controlling, I mean, this art style in motion just looks very, very nice, I have to say. I never understood why people complained about it to begin with, but. All right, so let's, whoops, clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. Let's keep on going. Let's see what we have. Gotta get a clover, it said. Oh, let's read the sign. Search for 4-leaf clover. Hey, Pedro, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Good. I'm just in the very beginning part of it right now, and I just have a lunch break to play it on. But, yeah, it's beginning where Monkey Island 2 left off so far. Which is why they're all little kids. The webcam is frozen. I'd have to relaunch it to get it to working. So, it's easier just to... I gotta figure out a fix for that. But you can still hear me, right? Oh, he just picked up a clover. So it's doing a lot of the cut. Still doing a lot of the cut to the close-up things. Wishing well, that was another one, right?
Find a coin to throw in.
And there's a coin.
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
So it's giving you hints, right? What? There's no sound. Well, that's not good. Okay. Let me, I'm going to relaunch this real quick. Hold on.